Hello YouTube makeup lovers. So today's video is the first favorites of 2013, which is January's favorites. I cannot believe that the first month of this new year has already passed, and I'm very excited to do this video because I have lots of products to show you. So let's get started. So the very first product I'm going to show you is an eye cream that I have been using non-stop in the month of January. And the reason I have been using it in January is because I ran out of my Boscia Restorative Eye Treatment Cream. And that's when you realize how much you really do love products, when you run out of them. And if you really love it, you literally run out the door and you buy it because you cannot live one day without it. But if you maybe just like it, which I like this product a lot, but I didn't have to go out and buy it because I already had my Crème Ancienne from Fresh. And honestly, I have been using this every single day ever since I ran out of that, the whole month of January. It works really great to use as a cream under your concealer. So I have been using it every single morning. I used to only use it at night, maybe like before I went to bed. I really had never used it under my concealer, and it works so good as the cream under the concealer, which is how I used to use the Boscia one. The next product I want to mention is a MAC blush that I have been using non-stop this month, and that is Coygirl. So I really like this blush. Let me show you a swatch on my finger. That is what Coygirl looks like. It's a very beautiful color. It's for my monthly nail polish that I have really been liking. I wanted to go really dark, almost black, but I didn't want just a black color. So I got a very dark purple that pretty much looks black, and it's by OPI. It has been around for a very long time. But, you know, it's like those colors that you, like, pull out from your collection that you haven't used in so long, and then when you put it on, you, like, fall in love all over again. It's Linkin Park After Dark. So I believe I had this on in my last video. So this next product I want to mention is not really just a favorite of the month of January. It's actually a favorite for the past, like, 9 years of my life. I would say it is my go-to perfume, and it's quite pricey. It is by Penhaligons, and it is a brand that they have in London, and the brand has many different smells. Like, the whole brand is Penhaligons, but they have like a rose smell, they have a lavender smell, they have so many different fragrances from the brand. But my all-time favorite is Bluebell, and it looks like this. This is like my go-to perfume of all my life. Like, I don't think I'll ever find a perfume that I love so much as this one. It is such a different smell. I can't even explain what it smells like. It's not like anything you've ever smelled before. It doesn't smell like flowery. I mean, I don't even know any scent that smells like this. It's so different, and people stop me about this all the time, and I'm like, Penhaligons, and no one's ever heard of it. They used to sell it at Saks Fifth Avenue here in Miami. They don't have it anymore at the Saks here. They do have it at the Saks in New York, and they actually have a Penhaligon store in New York last time I checked. But it's my favorite perfume. I really love it. If you ever get a chance to go to Penhaligons or to Saks in New York, I really recommend smelling it because it's so good. You can get it online as well. This is definitely my splurge product that I absolutely love, and I mean, it lasts me a very long time. I'm very good at using it only for special occasions, but I wanted to mention it so you guys knew what my favorite perfume was. The next product I want to mention is yummy on your skin, and it also smells so good. It is the Pink Sugar Body Mousse by Aquolina. I actually have the perfume for this one too, and it's also one that I really have been liking for a while. The perfume looks like this. They sell it at Sephora. I got it at Nordstrom one time, so I'm assuming they still have it there. I'm not sure. But it's a very good perfume, but the cream is just so good and very luxurious on your skin. Like, when you put this on, literally people want to eat you up because you smell so good. And let me show you what it looks like on the inside. It's like this. It's a very luxurious, yummy cream. The next two products I'm going to mention, I was a little unsure if I should mention them to you in my January favorites, and I was considering waiting till February because they're definitely our favorites, but I did get them in the month of January. And I kind of like to only mention products that I have been using for the entire month. And I bought a lot of stuff in the month of January that I was really debating whether I should show you, but I'm definitely going to wait till February just because I want to use it for a little bit longer than I already have. But I had to mention these two products to you guys, and they are the colored tattoos that I showed in my latest haul video. And it is the gold one, which is Gold Rush, and the silver one, which is Silver Strike. they look like this. And the reason I wanted to show them to you guys is because I have these two Makeup Forever Flash colors that are quite pricey. I got these at the Makeup Forever Pro Store in New York when I was there for my birthday last year, 2012. And they're great products, great products. But these are the best dupes for these two products, and they're like more than half the price. So I wanted to show you the similarities of the two products. These Makeup Forever ones actually don't have names, but it is pretty much the silver one. So here they are. Those are the two colors. And the one, see, I already forgot which one was which. Hold on. I forgot. I couldn't even tell which one was this. The one on this finger? Okay, I got it now. The one on the finger on the right, well, my right here is a Makeup Forever, and this is the color Tattoo. I mean, they're both so good. They have great color payoff. I was like very impressed with these, especially when I compared them to these products that are like so expensive. And the gold one is even more similar and more shocking. So the one right here, again, is the Makeup Forever, and the one here is the color Tattoo. So they're so similar, such nice products. They're both great, but I mean, you cannot beat the price. So the next product I want to show you is from Origins, and it's called Drink Up. It's a 10-minute mask to quench the skin's thirst, and it looks like this. I really am a big fan of Origins products. This is great when you feel that your skin is getting a little dry. I have been feeling my skin has gone a little dry this month. I think it's because we've been getting cold weather like very randomly. I mean, that is like a miracle in Miami. If the weather goes below 70, everybody gets so excited because we actually have a little bit of cold. And I really like to use this mask because it's very good to moisturize your face. So what I do is that after I wash my face, I pack it on pretty thick and I just leave it on. I kind of always leave it on a little bit more than 10 minutes. Maybe I'll go up to 15 minutes. And then, you know, I just wipe it off. It says you can also tissue it off and then just go on with your moisturizer. I like to actually take it off with like a tissue or something, or a cotton pad. And then I like to rinse my face with a little bit of water. Splash some water over it, and then I go on with my moisturizer and the whole, you know, routine, and then I go to sleep. And the next morning, your skin feels so very nice, and it does feel like it quenched your face's thirst. Another item that I kind of brought back in January, which I had kind of stashed away and I hadn't used it for a while just because I have been using my L'Oreal foundation, the Lumi True Match foundation. I have been using it so much that I really haven't been reaching out for the other foundations. And because my skin was feeling a little dry, I busted this one out again. And it is the Laura Mercier Crème Smooth Foundation. I use the color Warm Ivory, and it looks like this. It's a great foundation, but the reason I have been using it so much is because I started using it with the Beauty Blender, which I showed before in one of my videos. This is a Beauty Blender. This one is pretty much how the Beauty Blender looks a little bit more when it is kind of wet. This one's already a little bit dry, but see, the size gets a lot bigger. And I have been putting it on my face, you know, I dot the foundation on my face like I always do with any foundation. And then I wet the Beauty Blender, I squish out the excess water, and I literally blot it on my face like this. And it shears it out so nice and smooth. So I did that a while back, well, right when I got the Beauty Blender, and I just love the way it was. This is a pretty thick foundation, and I love it so much because I can either wear it when I want a lot of coverage, you know, a little bit more thick, but I can also shear it out with the Beauty Blender for every day. And that's what I've been doing every day this month, is use this Laura Mercier foundation with the Beauty Blender. So I've really been liking this, and it just works very well. So this is a very good trick to use with any of your thicker foundations that maybe you don't really want to wear every day because you think it's too thick. Well, this is going to help you make it an everyday foundation. The next product I want to mention is also from Origins, and it is called No Puffery, and it's a cooling mask for puffy eyes. And I really like this mask. I use it whenever I feel that my eyes are more puffy than they would normally be. This mask, you can use it in two ways. You can either put it on into the spot where you feel you're more poofy. Like for me, it normally would be under here. I really never use it at the top of my lid. I only use it under the eyes. And you can also leave it on, you know, you put on a thin layer and you can leave it on all day. I never leave it on all day. Any product for me that has a cooling effect is something that I can't leave on my skin for very long, because anything that's cooling may have some mint or something like that, that if I have it under my eyes, it's gonna make my eyes water and it's just not gonna be good. It's really gonna bug me. So I can't wear it that way. But maybe if you're not that sensitive to those type of things, then you can. I only put it on in the poofy area. I leave it on for less than 5 minutes. Even though it says here you can put it on for 5 to 10, I never go past 5. And with one of those little cotton swabs that are round, I wet it and then I take it off very like smoothly without tugging or anything, and then I already feel refreshed. This month I have been using a palette non-stop, and the good news is that it's a very affordable palette. It is from Coastal Scents. I believe they had it on sale recently for like $14. I don't really remember the price. It's this one right here. It is a 42 color double stack shimmer shadow and blush palette. It's awesome. It looks like this. It has like a section that has the blushes, and then on top of that it has the little section that has the eyeshadows, and then you just pretty much pull this off and there are the blushes, and they're both awesome. This month I really have been only using these bronzy colors right here, are the ones that I have been using non-stop, and that blue, because it's, I don't know, I've been into those bronzy blues, maybe darker smoky eyes, not really the bright ones, but I have been really liking them. I have used the bright ones before, and I really love the colors. It's a lot of shimmer. It's all shimmer, so you definitely have to match it with something else, you know, some matte colors or something like that. But I just wanted to show this to you because it's a great price for a great palette. The blushes are also really good products. They're great quality. Total color selection. I mean, with these blushes, I think you're pretty good to go in the blush department. Next, I wanted to show this Revlon Color Burst Lip Butter in the color Gumdrop. It's number 60. I really like this color. It's like a pinky lavender. I'm wearing it today, and I have been wearing it non-stop this month. I love colors like this. I'm very into pink colors. It looks a little bit more purple on the stick than I think it transfers on the lips. I'm wearing it right now. I really love these Revlon lip butters. It's pretty much like a lip balm but with color, and I think out of all the lip balms that have like tint to them, the Revlon ones have great color payoff. Next, I wanted to show you this Wet n Wild palette from the drugstore. It looks like this. It is called Walking on Eggshells. This is a great palette. I mean, these Wet n Wild palettes don't even go over $3, the ones with the 3 shadows. I really like the Wet n Wild and the NYC. I think they're the best eyeshadows for the best price that you can find at a drugstore. And this Walking on Eggshells palette is great. All these colors remind me of colors that come in the Naked palette. I mean, it's like that type of colors. They're so great, neutral colors. Like this one right here reminds me so much of Sin, and then this one here reminds me of Smog, both of which are in the Naked 1 palette. This one also has some similar colors. It's not such a perfect match, but I mean, I would say you can get away with Virgin or Booty Call from the Naked 2 palette. But they're very good colors. I mean, they go on very nice, good color payoff, and I mean, again, you just cannot beat the price. And the next product I want to show you, it's the last product I'm going to mention today in these January favorites. It's not really a beauty product at all. It has nothing to do with makeup or hair or anything. But it's something that you've probably seen in my background many times, and I've had one person comment on it saying that it was her favorite thing in the video, and that is my little granny doll. She looks like this, and I have her because I've had the best granny in the whole wide world, and she is a Latin granny because I am Latin, and she sings lullabies to you in Spanish. Arroz con leche te quiere casar. So I just wanted to share her with you guys because she's my favorite doll in the whole world, not just for the month of January, but my favorite doll of all times because she's my little abuelita doll. That's what she's called. And she's very special to me, so I just really wanted to share her with you guys. So that is pretty much it. I hope you've all had a great month of January. I certainly have started off the year very well. I wish you all the best, and as always, thank you so much for watching Belange Makeup. Bye!